What can I substitute for cornstarch in a recipe?
Hello everyone! Today, we're going to talk about a common culinary challenge. What can I substitute for cornstarch in a recipe? It's a question that comes up quite often, especially when you're in the middle of cooking and realize you've run out of cornstarch, or if you're cooking for someone with a corn allergy. But don't worry, there are several alternatives to cornstarch that you can use, depending on what you're cooking.
Why do we use cornstarch in recipes?
Before we dive into the substitutes, let's talk about why we use cornstarch in the first place. Cornstarch is a thickening agent often used in sauces, gravies, and baking. It's made from the endosperm of corn and it's pure starch. Its ability to gelatinize makes it excellent for giving a silky texture to custards, pies, and gravies. But when it's not available, there are several substitutes that can do the job just as well.
What can I use instead of cornstarch?
Here are some of the most common cornstarch substitutes. 1. Flour. Regular wheat flour can be used as a thickening agent. You'll need to use twice the amount of flour as cornstarch for the same result, because flour isn't as powerful a thickener. 2. Arrowroot. Arrowroot is a great non-GMO substitute for cornstarch. It's gluten-free and grain-free, making it a popular choice for those with dietary restrictions. 3. Potato starch. Potato starch, another gluten-free option, can be used in the same amount as cornstarch in recipes. 4. Tapioca. Tapioca, derived from cassava root, is another gluten-free thickener. It's a great substitute for cornstarch in pie fillings as it gives them a glossy finish and thickens at a lower temperature.
How do I use these substitutes?
Now that we know what to use, let's talk about how to use them. With flour, you'll want to make a roux by combining it with a fat, like butter, and cooking for a few minutes to remove the raw flour taste. For arrowroot, potato starch, and tapioca, mix them with a cool liquid before adding to your recipe to avoid clumping. Remember, while these substitutes can save your dish when you're out of cornstarch, they may alter the final texture slightly, so use them wisely. And there you have it. The next time you run out of cornstarch or need a substitute for dietary reasons, you're covered. Whether it's flour, arrowroot, potato starch, or tapioca, there's always a solution to keep your cooking on track. We hope this guide has been helpful. Happy cooking!